Okay, first, a little warning. This is a big time major. Hold on, I'm going to close the door. Anyway, okay, sorry. First of all, warning, 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 flashing warning. Major rant. Like, I am so annoyed right now, it's not even funny. Okay, so, I've been waiting to hear back from the doctor's office about insurance. The lady at the information session said it would have been the 23rd. I would have heard something. But when I called the office, they said it takes 7 to 10 days for them to find out anything. Today was 10 days. I called the doctor's office. They actually transferred me to somebody to talk to. They don't. The doctor's office itself does not take my insurance. Yeah, they couldn't have told me that night when they copied a card of my insurance card. When they went to call the insurance company, they couldn't have seen that and then called me then instead of making me wait. And I'm like kind of wondering, would they have even called and told me in the first place if I wouldn't have called to find out? So, I, being on the ball that I am, called my primary care doctor right away. I was actually able to get an appointment with her today. I went to her. She was totally dumbfounded by the fact that they wouldn't take it either. Um, because they'll take a West Virginia medical card, but they won't take Unicare of West Virginia, which it's the same thing. You get a West Virginia medical card, you get Unicare of West Virginia. So then she gave me, she talked to her referral lady and gave me the number for the bariatrics program at WVU Hospital. So I pretty much was, thinking, okay, I gotta start this all over again, go to a new information session, everything. I didn't even get out of the parking lot because I literally was like dialing the number for the bariatrics program as I was walking down the hallway from the doctor's office. Stepped outside, hit send. Lady answered. I asked for the bariatrics program. The response I got: there is no longer a bariatrics program at WVU Hospital. So my butt turned around, walked right back into the doctor's office, and asked to see her again. The nurse was standing there, and I told her, like, look, she just gave me this number to call. There is no longer, they're no longer there. Both receptionists that were sitting there and the nurse, whoa, that light's too bright, were both like, wow, really? When did that happen? Like, they had no clue either. So they're supposed to do some research, find out somewhere else that I can go. So I am kind of stuck right now. Kind of starting all over again. Gotta find another bariatrics program now. I mean, it sucks because the one that I went to the information session for is 45 minutes away. Anyway, but I live in a small town. Everything is 45 minutes away. Walmart, the closest Walmart, is 45 minutes away. The WVU hospital in Morgantown, it's 2.5 hours away, but I was willing to suck it up and drive that far because I want this done. It's not there, so now I gotta search all over. Like, I'm not gonna just sit back and wait for the doctor's office to find one. I'm going to search myself because I want this done and I want to get on the ball. Even if I have to make a bazillion phone calls finding out, do you take Unicare of West Virginia? Do you take Unicare of West Virginia? It's really annoying. So I'm like really frustrated. And when I called, I was so mad, so annoyed. And then when I, called Morgantown and it's not there anymore, I was to the point that I almost cried. Like, I had to drive a half an hour, a little over half an hour to get home, even from my doctor's office. So that nice long half an hour plus drive, like it was all I could do to not cry on the way home from that. It was sunglasses down, radio up, and it's like I don't know what to do now. So right now Google is being my best friend. Well, hopefully, and like I literally put bariatric programs near and then put my zip code in, looking, looking, hoping I find something somewhere that will take my insurance because my insurance will pay for it. They will pay for it. They will cover all three. It's just finding somewhere that will take my insurance. So, like, I am just so annoyed and frustrated right now. I, I'm at a loss for words. Like, I'm just like speechless. Like, ugh. So, I mean, I guess now I just have to keep Googling and hoping my doctor is able to find something out. And I don't know. This is just, ugh. Yeah. So, what do I do? Anyway, and did anybody else have that problem? I mean, I know I've heard people say, they got rejections from insurance, like they had to appeal insurance, but really, the doctor's office? And the fact that they didn't tell me when they took a copy of my insurance card the night of the information session. I mean, that was 2 weeks ago. If they would have told me then, that was 2 weeks ago. I could have, you know, been looking for someplace else. So there's another hospital that is in Martinsburg, which it's still West Virginia, so hoping that maybe they would take my insurance. I just have to check to see if they have a bariatrics program. I know in Cumberland, which is Maryland, that they have like a weight management thing, but that's medical, it's not surgical. So I'm just like Googling and trying to find somewhere. If I have to drive 3 hours, I will do it because I want this done. I'm just so, ugh. It's like, what do I do? What do I do? Um, yeah, because I know I went to Weight Watchers this morning, and I am back up a pound more than what I started when I started Weight Watchers at the beginning of May. I am back up a pound. I'm a pound more than when I started. It's it's frustrating. Like there's apparently a medicine for weight loss, but because of my thyroid condition, like my doctor, she doesn't want to give it to me, like we talked about, but she's hesitant to give it to me because it is a stimulant, and she doesn't. Now that we finally have my thyroid like under control, I'm not taking any medicine for it. I don't want to mess it up because then I'd be just back on another pill anyway. Ugh, this is so annoying, so frustrating. So I'm gonna Google and probably spend most of the day tomorrow calling places if I find anything tonight. Like, I'm gonna make a list of any place that I find tonight that is a bariatric program that does the surgery with the numbers. And first thing in the morning, start calling. Do you take this insurance? Do you take this insurance? This is just like such a, I don't even know. But so yeah. Anyway, subscribe, leave a comment here, and I love watching all of your videos. And yeah, bye.